Hello once again, YouTube. Now, tomorrow is the big game. The big game in America. Well, I mean, mainly North America. I mean, if you ask South America about this event, then I'm pretty sure they wouldn't give two shits about it. But yes, it will be the big game in North America, specifically in the United States, the Super Bowl. Funny commercials, and as well big name stars performing. The whole of the United States is ready. Only one thing. You see, as someone who's lived in the United States, this is gonna be a bit embarrassing, but I've never been a football guy. Okay, calm down, okay, just hear me out. Now listen, it's not to say that I've never watched a football game. Oh, believe me, I've been to the occasional football game here and there. I mean, high school, if that counts. I've seen a couple college games, NFL games on TV, and that's really about it. So yes, I have watched a couple football games here and there, but never really got into like supporting a team or pretty much staying throughout a whole season with a team basically. The last time I watched a Super Bowl game was in 2019 and holy shit, that was boring as hell. I don't know if it was just unlucky, but apparently that was the lowest scoring game of any Super Bowl ever. So you can call it unlucky, but after that game, I thought, yeah, I'm not going back to this sport ever again. Why the hell would I go back? So years have gone by, and you know what? Screw it. I'll give this sport another chance. Maybe this year's Super Bowl will be a lot more high scoring or something, or it'll be another boring game. I swear to God, if this is another boring Super Bowl game, that at this point, I think I might just retire from football in general. Like, just never watch American football ever again. So for this year's Super Bowl, I'm going to give a prediction, and honestly, I have no clue about the teams. I don't know who's the best team between Kansas City or San Francisco 49ers. I mean, it's all just going to be guesses from here. So if you're expecting like some history for me to go through, then listen, this ain't the channel at the moment. So judging from the two teams and their scorelines that I've seen from previous games, they very much differentiate. Kansas City, from what I've seen, have decent scorelines. They have decent leads against other teams. Whereas San Francisco 49ers, oh yeah, these are some close games from what it looks like. So yeah. But looking at this information and how sports go, I mean, with sports you can never quite accurately predict a final. I mean, anything can happen in a final. So at this point, it's like I'm just gonna predict a random team and a random score. Kansas City versus San Francisco 49ers. Who do I have to win this year's Super Bowl 57 or 58? Honestly, I've lost track at this point. But who do I have for this year's Super Bowl? Well, I think I'm going to go with San Francisco 49ers. You know what? Screw it. Honestly, the reason why I'm picking San Francisco 49ers is just because, they've had the tighter score lines, but I think they will somehow find a way through in this year's Super Bowl finals. Now, if you're asking me who's going to be the star player to perform in this year's Super Bowl, honestly, no clue. I don't even know who's playing for San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to have to Google that. See, now you see why I have it as newbie predicts the Super Bowl. Listen, if you're a San Francisco 49er fan, pray that I'm not planting a curse on you and that Kansas City go on to win. So yeah, just pray that that's not the case. If you're a Kansas City fan now, please don't get angry at me. I'm just here to make a prediction, that's all. If you want to throw a temper tantrum because I'm making a prediction, then you know what, at this point you can just throw a temper tantrum. I mean, what can I do at this point? But yeah, I am having the San Francisco 49ers to win against Kansas City by around 21-16. You know what, I'm going to go with that scoreline and we'll see what happens. Maybe that could be the scoreline for this year's Super Bowl. Maybe it'll be more high scoring. Or God forbid, if it's another boring game, then at this point, I think I'm just going to quit football just entirely.